This is the Unholy Union,
a podcast where you will be subjected to highly offensive marital discourse.
If you do not feel insulted during this week's episode, don't worry, we'll try harder next week.
If you can relate to our ramblings, we want to be friends with you.
If you believe that we take it too far or our mouths are too much for you, then with as much love and sincerity as we can muster, you can suck it.
Welcome to the Unholy Union. Today, we have a guest.
Our first guest ever.
Look at this, moving up in the world.
That's right.
What we're going to be doing today is interviewing one of the best barbecue places in Lithia, Florida.
Not one of the best. Let me just be clear, it's the best.
Our opinion is it is the best, 100%. He is open Wednesday through Sunday, 12:30 until sold out. He promises that you won't be dissatisfied, and we can vouch for that promise.
That's right.
This man has the best barbecue, has secret sauces, and we can't wait to talk to him.
I'm excited.
Without further ado, Mr. Ronnie Thomas of Ronnie Ron's Barbecue. How are you?
I'm doing great. How you guys doing?
Hanging in there for sure. And we're so excited to talk to you.
Seriously. I come get barbecue all the time, and I never have a chance to just sit down and, chat with you.
I know, brother. I know. It's always a pleasure serving you.
Yeah.
The line is always wrapped around the block for his barbecue. And again, we can vouch for how amazing it is. But I'm hoping today that we can start off by just let's have you introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about you and how Ronnie Barbecue got started.
Simply just, coming out of the pandemic, I was working with UPS. They had a lot of layoffs, and I just decided just to do my own thing. You know how that goes. It's like, we don't need a lot of workers right now, so we'll go ahead and call you back. Once you do that, I'm like, no, I'm gonna go ahead and start my own thing. So I took my talent and I started cooking from the backyard of my house and doing deliveries like all around, Hillsborough County, Pinellas County, and it just kept going from there. So typically as time went by, everybody started to love it and, saved up. Finally got me a truck and started doing roadside. And then I finally got a food truck. And now here we go. It's better than what I expected and farther than what I thought I could be. So,
well, I mean, it's deserved. That's for sure.
Yeah. And, just me being 26, it's just like, I'm just like, wow. So, it's great. I still got a lot of things I want to do, but it's just the beginning.
Well, can you dive into that a little bit? What do you want to do?
Typically, I obviously open more locations, expand, obviously get, a storefront, brick and mortar. But like I said, right now I'm just blessed to be where I'm at right now. Obviously just keep expanding, just keep, breaking up more people. There's never no such thing as, too busy. So, the more people always the better. So
for sure.
Let me pause for 1 second. You said you are 26?
Correct. 26. Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Everybody always say that. It's crazy, but yep.
I mean, the way you present, you're very mature. You have your own business. I mean, you're awesome for 26. Killing it.
I appreciate that.
Well, on top of that, I wanted to talk a little bit about your background. Where you grew up, where you came from, your family life. Would you mind diving in a little bit?
I don't mind. Typically, I was born September 2nd, 1996, right here, right around the corner, not too far. Grew up right over the bridge, St. Petersburg, Florida.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. Typically, I moved over here in the Lithia area when I graduated high school. So my father was a retired police officer. So once he retired, he decided to move over here, and I moved over here with them, and I've been staying over here since. Obviously, I don't still stay with them, but
there's no shame in it. I wish I was still living with my parents so I could save some money.
As far as that goes, though, yeah, typically, my dad, he's the one I really got my barbecue skills from. Doing family cookouts at the house. Even friends, just typically just basically doing it every weekend. The more I did it, the better I got. I think I cooked my first slab of ribs. I think I was 9 years old.
Oh, okay.
I tried it on my own the first time, and I burnt a few things. You know how that goes. It was just a test, and ever since then, I just I loved it. So I decided to take my talent and just bring it on here. So simply, yeah, that's what I do. My mom caught me something to cook on the side, so She does all the macaroni and cheese. She taught me that. So,
Oh, okay.
Oh, that mac and cheese is on point.
Yeah. So typically, yeah, it's just a lot, you know. So
Yeah,
For sure.
I'm glad that that your dad did show you all that, because
yeah,
you're sharing the love with everybody in Tampa.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Well, we also know you on a little more personal level than that as well. You have a little boy.
Yeah, I typically do. Yep. Just turned one last Wednesday.
Oh, congrats. Happy birthday. Happy late birthday.
That's right.
Oh, what's it like being a new daddy and running your own business?
Yes, definitely.
Is it?
Sure is. It's a great experience though, you know. So
Is it hard?
Typically no. I got used to it. And when he was first born, it was kind of hard, you know, because it's like, you know, you still got to make sure, you know, you got to work here and then you got to come home and make sure everything good at the house, you know. And so it's just now he's all over the place. He basically run the house now.
Oh yeah. Oh, every. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
We got three other girls at home, so it's like typically, you know, we they help out too as well. But yeah, when I say he runs all over, he's all over the place. But and now he's just saying dada. That's all he can ever say. It's like he can't say anything else.
Right.
It's just great to hear when I come home, you know, every day. So it's probably one of the best feelings ever, you know, when I open the door, he's right there in that door because he hear the truck backing in. So it's
Oh yeah.
it's a good experience. Yeah.
He makes everything worth it, right?
Yeah. I can't wait till he get older so I can start working. He's gonna take over.
That's every time you post a photo of him on Facebook, I say future barbecue king.
Yeah, definitely.
No, we did a couple things when we first started out with the podcast. We were doing school and we had our toddler daughter. So I feel you. We feel you on that front, but you are excelling. You're doing amazing. But we wanted you on the show, obviously, because we love your barbecue. We love everything about your business.
And you.
Well, yeah, you too. You are such an authentic person. You're so genuine. And we love that about you. So why did you agree to be on our show?
You know, like you guys are awesome people. And I said, why not? You know, I was down for it. I'm interested. You know, I love questions. I don't mind answering them. So I'm a very open-minded person. So, you know, why not? You know, and it's a very, very great thing to do. Also, you know, it's for the unholy cast. So why not? I do it for y'all.
Well, thank you.
Yes, we appreciate you so much. And you mentioned this a little bit about how you got your start with your dad. Yeah. Was he your inspiration? Was he what really pushed you into the business, or is there a greater factor?
Typically, I mean, that's part of it. My dad did push me to be in it. As far as like me personally, like, you know, starting my family and just moving on forward with it, it just helped me, you know, process farther and get better. Especially, you know, when you don't have no choice but to work, you know, you got bills to pay, you got, you know, stuff you got to do. So, you know, you got to amp it up.
Oh, absolutely. For sure. Yep.
Do you happen to remember your first sale?
Yeah, I typically do. It was when I was doing deliveries. Yeah. So, it was a great experience, you know, even though it's like, you know, like a little tiny sale I did. It's the first sale, you know, that I definitely remember. It was a sausage meal.
There you go.
I love the sausage. It's amazing.
Yes.
Well, I actually saw that just over a year ago, you were interviewed by ABC News in the Tampa area, and you mentioned that you wake up at 4:30 a.m. every Wednesday through Sunday to do your barbecue.
Yes.
Why?
Why? I mean, you gotta get started. Gotta get prepared. I mean, I still wake up 4 o'clock every morning, you know. So it's just the fact, just make sure everything's set and organized to get started for the day and to be on time. So I'd rather be, you know, done ahead of time, you know, besides after time. So
for sure.
Absolutely. And you open at 12:30 on those days and you are ready to roll. It sounds like you have an amazing system in place, and the individuals that you have working with you, like, they are on point. They know what needs to be done.
Yes. Definitely.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, do you have any crazy customer stories?
Yeah, all the time. Yes. Yes. Crazy customers, yeah, they typically when I say crazy, it's not like a bad crazy, but you have those people that come and like Ronnie Ron, stuff.
Oh yeah.
I've been waiting to try your food. So, but me personally, I don't call it crazy. I mean, I love stuff like that, because it's like, oh wow, it's it's better than me and making me feel good.
Oh yeah.
But typically, yeah, it's not considered really a crazy customer. I never really had a bad altercation with customers. I'm a cool guy. I'm an outstanding guy. I get along with everybody. Only way that you won't get along with me is if you start something with me.
That's right. Well, and I think
that's the only way, brother.
I think that's what kind of drives people. Your barbecue is amazing, obviously, but that's part of the whole experience with going to you is the barbecue is good, but so are you.
Absolutely.
I've never been to a place where you like I don't know, the server or whatever is so friendly. With it's I don't know, it's just like a homey experience. It's you feel like this guy could be part of my family and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's how I want to make everybody feel. I want to make everybody feel like they're at home, they're welcome. I treat you like my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I do it just like that. I treat you like my sister. So that's how you want it to be. It's called building a rapport with the customers. It ain't always about the food, man. It's about typically just just building that rapport with the customer. Getting to know them, just like we get to know each other more now.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So you can come to the truck anytime and ask me questions. It's just like that.
For sure.
Well, you mentioned that it's not all about the food, but what is your favorite thing on your menu, if I can ask you that?
Ooh. That's a tough one. So it's like, me personally, you can't go wrong. I love my ribs.
Mm-hmm. We do too.
And then typically, you have those days where you be like, I'm not really feeling ribs today. Let me, because I cook the meat, so it's like you get tired. You get tired of eating the same thing. So then I'm like, okay, I want some chicken.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. But if I had to choose my favorite meal that I probably do make every day, that I do eat for myself, I would say it's I do a ribs and a chicken, and I do a little bit of like pulled pork combo. That's what I do, and I do like 2 sides. I like to mix my stuff together, so I mix the macaroni and cheese and the baked beans together, and then I do the coleslaw and the potato salad. I mix that. It may sound weird, but
no,
I haven't tried to sell like that yet. That's my favorite person.
The barbecue Sunday's kind of like that. That's one of my favorites.
You are right. Yeah, you know about the menu. There you go.
I do.
Honestly, I don't even have that on the menu. It's just that people that come by, they're like, "Can I do the barbecue?" Because I have pictures of it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a really good thing too. That's with the macaroni and cheese and the pulled pork and the sausage and the roast sausage on top. Can't go wrong with that.
Right. One of my favorites. So we know that you're at the Kenny location right off of Lithia Pinecrest. What drew you to that location?
Typically the owner, Bobby Patel. I used to start on the side of the road, all over Fish Hawk. So he has actually 2 locations. He has one in Riverview, and he was getting this one built where I'm at right now. And he typically came to got my food while I'm on the side of the road. He's like, if the food is good, I may have a proposition for you. If not, we can't really talk about it. So, I'm like, dang, I wonder what this guy got in mind. So when I made this plate with love.
Yeah.
So everybody plate is made with love, but you know what I mean. I had to go the extra mile.
Oh yeah.
But typically, he reached out back to me. He was like, man, it's excellent, probably the best barbecue you ever had. He said he had a building coming up, and he wanted me to set up on the outside of it. Asked me would I be interested. I'm like, of course, So typically, I started setting up outside of here, with just my pickup truck and just a smoker, and typically we just decided to go farther, So he said if it works out, we can work something out. So typically, everybody it's been a lot of different customers that have been coming through, and it just kept expanding. So honestly, if it wasn't for first off, I'd say if it wasn't for God, if it wasn't for him, Bobby, I don't know where I would be. But yeah, definitely shout out to him as well for giving me the opportunity to set up right here.
For sure.
I'll still be here to this day. So yeah, it's definitely a big reward to him. So I really appreciate it. So yeah, that's what drew me here. And obviously, it's a liquor store. You gotta you got to eat before you drink. Right?
That's right. You can't drink on an empty stomach.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it's like you killing two birds in one stone. So we got people that go in the liquor store and get they drink, then they come get their food. So
Oh yeah.
I'm like, why not? So it's a one-stop shop, man. Why not?
Oh, I agree with you. I think it's it's like a, what is it? A symbiotic relationship. You both it's perfect.
Yeah. So it's great, man. It's great. So.
Well, that's awesome. Well, I mean, we kind of talked a little bit about what expansion would look like for you. Do you have like a 5-year plan that you're looking out at, or are we just taking it day by day?
So typically right now we're taking it day by day, but I hope in 5 years, typically that I would be way farther than where I am now. When I say farther, I mean typically maybe, at least having another food truck in different locations, or, if so, at least having a building by then. It is some things that do take time. You don't want to move too fast, and you mess up. So I'm taking it step by step each day. I'm just taking it wherever God want to take it to.
Yep.
I pray about this stuff though, because it's like like I said, I didn't even expect to be this far right now. So it's great. But in 5 years, I definitely be expanded. I'm at least have another food truck. I know that
for sure. No, there's no reason why you can't. For sure, there's no reason.
If you open a brick and mortar, we will be there. Yeah. And if you start selling your sauce, we will be there.
Okay. Now, just because y'all said that in them 5 years, it's gonna be something though. It's gonna be something big.
For sure. Have you ever thought about doing that? Maybe bottling your own sauce and stuff and selling that? Yeah. Yeah, I like that idea because that'll get you exposure in stores.
I want to get the logo on there, get it going from there too as well. So
it's
just a little process. Just got to find the right people to do it.
Oh yeah. I mean, I have a connection with the Canopy Road restaurant.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, and he has his own sauce that he serves, so I can maybe get you two in touch with each other to. I don't know what he does, but
yeah, okay, yeah.
Unholy Union becoming the networking for the greater Tampa area.
We might have to put you guys' logo on the side of the bottle, huh?
Yeah,
just a little logo.
Yeah.
Well, we had some fun questions that we wanted to ask you too. Okay. Didn't want to keep it all about business. What would you do tomorrow if you won $10 million tonight?
Ooh, 10 million. Well, first off, I would, thank the man above for that, because that, that is a, good sum of money. But I think what I do is, first is, break my people off, such as my, my family, make sure everybody's good. I'm also, donate some to charity, and things like that, different foundations, and then from there, obviously, use the money to keep expanding the business more. I'm gonna use that to make another more 10 million.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah. So you got to use that money to make more money. So that's what I'll do it as.
Okay. We were kind of betting on what you would say, whether or not you would retire early or if you would go for double down on your barbecue business.
Man, the grind don't stop, man.
That's right. And being 26, $10 million might not last very long.
Well, I think your answer seriously is a highlight of your personality, period.
Exactly.
Like, that is why you are so likable and just an all-around great guy. So,
yes, I appreciate it.
Well, what is your favorite thing to do outside of fading Tampa?
So typically my favorite thing to do is actually try other people's food. I like to, go out to eat, and definitely those small businesses. I like to try their food. Me and my wife are the other owner of the Ronnie Rons. We typically go eat everywhere. Basically eat everywhere. So that's my favorite thing to do is eat.
Okay.
Any good places recently?
Ooh, typically what you just said. We ate at Canopy Road. He has another location in the Causeway in Brandon that I didn't go to one in Fish Hawk yet, but excellent food, real excellent food all the time. And typically, you ever heard of the Egg Town? We try local around.
Yep.
Typically, it's always breakfast, but as far as like lunch and stuff like that, we don't really get around too much for the lunch. Typically with lunch, we probably go to like a little roof Chris steak or ocean prime, stuff like that. So it's just the fact I just you just get tired of eating your stuff sometimes.
Oh yeah. I was going to ask you, what is your favorite food outside of your food? Because I know that there's a little bias there.
So my favorite food, you'll be surprised, man, is meatloaf.
Oh, I'm not surprised. I love meatloaf.
Meatloaf, yep, meatloaf, brother. I love meatloaf.
Oh yeah,
that's my favorite thing to eat.
There you go.
So if we see that on your menu one day, we'll know.
but if it's on the menu, it's not gonna be sold because I'm gonna eat it all.
Yes.
Well, we talk a lot about living in Florida and things that we've realized because we actually just moved down here, 2 years ago at this rate. So we talk a lot about the crazy and the funny about Florida. What is the funniest or craziest thing about Florida life for you that you've experienced? Because you're native.
You've been here your whole life. You got a lot more experience than us.
Man, honestly, you probably know by now, but since you've been staying out, it's the weather. It's like, it could be storming, thundering, and then next 10 minutes later it's sunny. Like it just really did that. Like about an hour ago.
Yes.
Going down. Now the sun's trying to come back out. It's just so bipolar. I think that's what's so crazy about it. And then it's just like, and also the animals. You got gators that's walking in the middle of the street and stuff like that. It's just definitely a wild, crazy life.
Oh yeah.
I can't say I love it, man. I love my state. I love my state.
Oh, for sure. We moved from Virginia, and there's no way we'd go back. No way.
Oh yeah, I haven't been to Virginia yet, so I can't really say, but yeah, it's you chose the right spot.
Oh yeah, we love it.
Definitely.
Have you seen any gators in your parking lot?
Ooh, no, they better not come.
We're gonna have barbecue gator.
Yeah, hey, I'm running zigzag.
Yes. It took us almost an entire year to see our first gator.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it because everybody's like, you'll see them everywhere once you get down there. They're in every body of water. And like there's ponds everywhere around here, and we're looking and we'll stop on the side of the road. Well, look, nothing. Well, finally we saw one, and then it's like a snowball effect. It's like now you can't not see them.
Well, where can people find you? If they want to find you on social media or email, where can people find you? Give us your deets.
So social media, you have Facebook, Ronnie Ron's Barbecue, just as it's spelled, Ronnie Ron's Barbecue. Instagram, same thing, Ronnie Ron's Barbecue, no space. And then typically as far as social media that we have, my original social media, Facebook, Ronnie Thomas, you can find that as well too. That's typically what I do have as a social media. So
awesome. And we will put all of your links on the show notes from today so people can find you, because we highly recommend, if you are ever in the Tampa area, you make this stop. It is absolutely needed.
Yes.
Definitely. Yeah, y'all come through, man. Definitely.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, I think on that note, Mr. Ronnie Thomas, we thank you so much for joining us today.
Yes, it's always a pleasure.
All right. Thank you, sir.
All right. Now, I'll see you guys hopefully pretty soon. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this weekend. We'll see you.
All right. Thank you.
All right now.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, the world famous Ronnie Ron.
Ronnie Thomas of Ronnie Ron's Barbecue.
Great person.
Seriously, his answer to our question is literally the reason why he, in my opinion, is so successful.
Yeah, 100%. He believes and wants to do his craft.
His personality shone through in almost every single one of his responses. Like, he is a genuine person, and I think that is only going to lead to his further success and all the things that he wants to do in the next 5 years. Well, he'll only be 31.
Yeah, no, isn't that funny?
I mean, when he said that, I was like, wait, what?
He's doing really well for being 26. I mean,
right. And the pandemic was 3 years ago?
Exactly. He hasn't been around very long, but he has already made, the dude's been on the news.
Yep. He has made an impact on not only the community, but just anyone who eats his food. Because
yes.
He does catering throughout the Tampa area. It's amazing.
Yes. I see, if you follow him on Facebook, which you should, he's constantly catering for schools and things like that. He has his stuff down.
Yeah.
Waking up at 4:00 in the morning, like he said, it's It's to get organized for the day. And the dude is rolling.
Absolutely. Yeah, that was fun.
I love it.
I can't wait to do more of those. And we'll have him back, I think, in the next
couple of months or so. Yeah.
Yeah, months to a year. Like, I want to bring him back and see where we're at. Like, let's do a temperature check. No.
I am very excited. I mean, I am happy to hear that he's not in a rush.
Yeah.
He's just slow burning, and that's good.
Yep. But
I am excited for a brick and mortar.
That would be amazing.
Especially if he puts it in like Riverview or Brandon area.
Mm-hmm.
He will just explode.
Absolutely.
Because first off, barbecue is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
His barbecue is, I'm not kidding. I'm not going to say I'm like a barbecue connoisseur, but I love barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
His is the best I've ever had.
We had barbecue at our wedding. So,
yes,
this is the caliber we're at.
Exactly. Like that was our staple food. That was our food.
Mm-hmm.
But his is easily the best I've ever had. And he's not the only like small barbecue guy that we've had.
Mm-hmm.
There was in Northern Virginia, there was a bunch of places that you could go to get.
None are as good as this.
No, not even remotely close. And a whole nother level.
We need a leaderboard like Florida versus Virginia and how many times they give points to Florida.
Yeah, I mean,
Florida's winning.
Florida is winning. People here are genuinely much nicer.
Mm-hmm.
And
authentic. And
especially business owners like Ronnie Ron.
Yep.
He just they care.
Yep.
He doesn't just hand you the food and like
have a good day.
Yeah, have a good day. He's like,
thank you so much.
Thank you so much. If he doesn't have gloves on from cutting ribs, he'll shake your hand. It's insane. And this is for every single person that goes there. And there's no lie. When you say wraps around the building, mm-hmm. That's not an exaggeration.
Yep.
That is straight up truth.
Yep.
So he doesn't have to be like that.
No.
But he is, because he's a great guy.
And that's one of the reasons why that line is wrapped around. So,
yes.
Again, we can't say enough about him. He is an amazing person, has amazing food, growing a great business. So go check him out.
Yeah, seriously. Go check him out. Kenny's Liquor.
Off of Lithia Pinecrest in Lithia, Florida.
Yes, in Lithia, Florida. I will pull the address up.
And put it on our show notes.
And put it on the show notes, because I know you can't write that fast. You're driving. Please don't try to write it down.
Well, I think we'll do a kid talk today.
Yeah, we definitely should ask our kiddo about what she thinks about Ronnie Ron's food.
Absolutely.
Because if we say, what do you want to eat? It's 95% going to be Ronnie Ron's.
Uh-huh.
And
we give her the choice.
And Ronnie Ron doesn't serve spaghetti, and spaghetti is like her favorite thing. So that just is a testament to his food.
Absolutely. Let's hear from her.
All right. Guess what we did today?
Ronnie Ron. Talk to Ronnie Ron.
We did. And he is awesome.
Yeah.
And what is your favorite food from Mr. Ronnie Ron?
His chicken.
You like to smoke chicken?
Yeah.
That's your favorite, huh?
Yeah.
You like the sausage too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever met Ronnie Ron?
Yes.
What do you think of him?
He's nice.
Oh, did you like the turkey that he smoked for us on Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
That was really good, wasn't it? That was probably top turkey I've ever had. It was juicy. It was juicy.
Yes.
If you could pick between having spaghetti or Ronnie Ron's, which one would you get?
Ronnie Ron's.
Yeah, and you're probably one of your favorite foods is actually spaghetti, right?
Fan? I'm not kind of a fan. I'm a fan of Ronnie Ron's because he's smoking good.
That's what all of Tampa would say. So what are we eating for dinner tonight?
Ron!
Yes.
It's what you do with the things you love.